I want you to imagine myself 2 years ago in my room on my bed. It was pitch black because it was almost my bedtime, and I was looking at my phone. I felt depressed. I felt guilty because on that day I didn't go to the gym. I had a frown on my face. I was feeling depressed. I was feeling so down because I knew I had to go to the gym that day and I didn't. I woke up with this feeling of, oh, I don't want to go. I don't feel like it. And I didn't go, even though I knew I should. I literally woke up and felt the need to skip the gym. And I gave into that feeling and I didn't go. So I open my phone and I look at my screen time. 6 hours. I spent 6 hours on social media that day. I was on self improvement. I tried quitting the bad habits. I tried doing more of the good ones. But I woke up and this small change destroyed everything for me. I woke up and I didn't feel like going to the gym. And yeah, that's fine. Okay, you skip a day. So what? But on that day, because I wasn't productive the first thing in the morning, I gave in to the distractions. I gave in to social media, to YouTube. 6 hours wasted on social media. My phone was full of Discord notifications of my friends telling me to hop on a video game. My friends telling me to hop on video games even though they knew I wanted to quit. I wanted to stop playing Valorant and Minecraft. And they kept inviting me to more games. They kept telling me, yo, when are you gonna hop on, bro? I felt ashamed of myself. I told myself I will go and work out. I wanted to build muscles to become more attractive, to attract girls, and I skipped it. And because of that small change, I gave in to social media. Of course, how could I not be depressed? How could I not feel sad about myself? And that's not an unusual story. A lot of people are like that. They skip the gym, then they scroll on social media for a few hours, then they hop on video games and play with their degenerate friends. And they waste their life away and they're never productive. They have big goals. You might have big goals as well. They want to become financially free. They want to have the best body ever. They want to get as many girls as possible, to become the best father ever, for example. They want to make progress in something, but distractions are taking away their attention. You want to make progress in something, but other people are taking away your attention. And of course, you can make progress. Of course, you can make progress into going to the gym, into making more money in your business. If you constantly check your phone while you're between sets or while you're trying to work, you get that notification, that Discord notification, and you instantly open Discord and check it. Even though you knew you had to work, you had to film videos, you had to edit videos, you had to make thumbnails, you had to cold call people to send emails or something. You knew you had to do it, but you open Discord to see the notification. You respond to your dumbest friend. These are mistakes that everyone makes, but you can change it. The first thing that's killing your progress are distractions. If you let your brain wander around to all the different distractions, you will not make any progress because it takes time to focus. It takes time to get into the flow of focus on the task and making progress to that. But if you constantly check your phone, if you have your notifications opened, you can't focus. You try to sit down and do work, you try to sit down and do your homework, and then you get that Discord notification, and your mind thinks of that. And boom, attention gone, focus gone. And you can't focus on your homework anymore because your mind is distracted thinking of your dumbest friends. You will never make progress. Bro, think of the most successful people ever. Like Elon Musk, or if you're like into sports, LeBron James or something. Do you think that when they're practicing to become the best, when they're working on their business, when they're like practicing at basketball, for example, do you think that they have their phone open with notifications, with sound, with flashes? No. Do you think that they let anyone come into their room or like into the court to distract them. No, they sit there and they focus only on that. There's a hurricane coming. Who cares, bro? I want to focus on my business. That should be you, bro. Do not give into distractions because there's something called brain points. As soon as you wake up, you have a set amount of brain points. Let's say you have 200 brain points. And if you wake up and you instantly distract your brain, let's say you have in the morning an hour and a half of deep work. As soon as you wake up, you know that you need to work. Imagine you go to the toilet and then you open your phone and check messages. 10 brain points lost. Then you open YouTube and watch a video. 50 brain points lost. Then you check notifications. Another 5 lost. Just like that. And from those 200 brain points, now you have 120 maybe, just because you picked up your phone in the morning. Then you, I don't know, you open your laptop and instead of doing the work, instead of actually working on your homework on your business, you open a YouTube video, you open Spotify, and you're thinking, oh, should I play this song or should I play this playlist? Or, oh, maybe this playlist is better than this one. Oh, I focus more on this. And another 50 brain points lost. And you're down to what? 70, 60? And in order to pay attention to your deep work session, you need 80, 100 maybe brain points. And then you can't anymore. Because you give into distractions. It takes time to focus. Focus is like a skill. And if you have low focus, you will be focusing for only a few minutes. But if you constantly check your phone while you're trying to work, your focus will go down. It's exactly like attention span. The more you watch short form content, the less attention span you will have. The more you watch long form content, unedited like this one, the more attention span you will have. So the more work you do undistracted, no distractions, the more better you'll get at the skill. Because of course at the start it's going to take a while. If all of your life you did no work with no distractions, then it's going to be impossible to sit down and do 1.5 hours with no distractions. You will get distracted. So do your best and try to eliminate as much distractions as possible. You need to work, throw your phone away. Literally, that's exactly what I do. When I know that I have to edit or make thumbnails, I literally get my phone and I throw it on my bed. And when I get the urge to open it, I will look for it and I will see that, oh, it's over there. And I won't get out of my chair just to pick it up because it's too much effort for nothing. My brain realizes that I need to work and that's a distraction and I need to work. So that like friction is going to make it hard for me to pick up my phone. And of course, if it's something urgent, if I really need to pick up my phone to like send a file or something, yeah, of course, I go and pick it up. But if that happens, I make sure I let it there. So literally, get into the habit of finding distractions and eliminating them. Because finding something is only half of the problem. You need to actively make sure you get rid of them. If you see that the notifications on your phone always distract you from your work, turn them off. If you see that you always have that one friend that sends you calls and messages on Discord, either get on Do Not Disturb or just don't open Discord or tell the person that, yo, I'm trying to work, leave me alone. And of course, be respectful, but something like that. Actively remove distractors. And the second thing that's close to the first one are bad friends. Bad friends are literally killing your progress in ways you can't even imagine. And there are mainly two ways they do that. One, through distractions, they take away your attention for the work. As I said, like the person that always calls you, always tells you to hop on video games. But second, it's something that not many people are talking about, is that bad friends are literally capping you. You're trying to make progress. Literally, this is you, and you're trying to go up. You're trying to make as much progress as possible. If you have bad friends, they're like a cap. You try to make progress, and they're here to stop you. It's literally impossible. If you want to make progress, it will take you twice as much effort because you have to also push them as well. It will take 3 times, 4 times as much effort because you also have to put in for them. Bad friends literally take away all of your attention. kind of like distractions, but they're worse than distractions because distractions are not something that actively drag you. Because I want you to imagine going on a highway, for example. You go forward. Distractions are like a right turn. You may take it, you may not. It's your choice. If you give in to distractions, you literally turn right and then you go on the path. But bad friends, it's not like maybe, maybe not. Bad friends, they're literally like a block. You try to go forward and there's literally no bridge forward. There's no highway. They're literally blocked the entire way and you have to take right. Bad friends are more active. They're more active than social media, than distractions. Because yeah, you get distracted by Instagram. You can turn off notifications. You can uninstall the app. And if you don't have the app on your phone, how can it affect you? How can it distract you? But you can't really get rid of bad friends that way. I mean, you can kind of turn off your phone and ignore them, but there's a chance they find other ways to daunt you. It's not like Instagram. It's not like you get the messages from Instagram and then you delete the app and there's no more messages. It's like they distract you and they find other ways to attack you from other angles. They see that you're not responding on WhatsApp, they send you messages on Instagram, on Messenger. They see that that doesn't work as well, they try Discord and they call you and they send you messages. They see that doesn't work as well, they send they literally call you on your phone number. If they see that doesn't work as well, they could literally come to your house. There's a lot more layers to it. There's a lot more levels, and they can do a lot more because it's physical. They're real. But bad friends are worse, as I said, because of the cap. Because you want to make progress. And you're in a group, you're in a friend group, you're friends with a person. If one person makes progress, if one person becomes higher than everyone else around them, there's two options. Either all of the people that are around them need to get to the same level as that person, or they need to drag the person down because they always have to be on the same level. You can't be a friend with someone that's so much lower than you. Of course, you can mentor him, you can teach him, but you can't really be friends because you're at this level and they're here. It's impossible to be friends. So you can either help this person get up or you go down to be with them. That's how friendship works. And it's harder with a group of friends with more than one person because it's almost impossible to make every single person get to your level. It's a million times easier for them to drag you down. That's kind of what happens. You try to make progress and you feel stuck. You feel like you just can't make any more progress. There's a high chance it's because of your friends. It's like this thing. You try to make progress, but it's impossible. So what you need to do is take a step back from them, make your as much progress as you want, and when you get back into the real world, you can't even see on the camera. When you get back into the real world, look at this difference. It will be no problem for you to speak with them, but you will know that you're not friends anymore, and you're better than them. And the third mistake is setting small goals. I know, what is this guy on about? But let me explain. I want you to imagine yourself with a bad goal. Imagine you, and you write on your wall a like small big goal, like making $500 a month, and that's your goal, just to make $500 a month. You will not wake up in the morning bursting out with ideas, with energy to work 12 hours a day on that goal to make sure that you achieve it. You will not do that because $500 a month is basically nothing. You can't live off that. But I want you to imagine you with like a really big goal, with like a really big goal, ambitious goal, something that will literally change your life. Let's say $1 million in 1 year. Bro, that's literally life changing. If you give a person $1 million every year, their life will change. It's impossible for it not to change. If you get that goal and you know that you can achieve it, bro, you will work non-stop for it. Non-stop. Because you know that you need to achieve it. You want to achieve it. It's like it holds value. It holds value. Because If you know that you need to work for $1 million a year, you will wake up and you will not contemplate of, oh, should I do the work today or should I not? You will think of the goal and you'll be like, yeah, I will work. I don't care. I will work. Whatever it takes. I want it. I want it. You see the difference? The person that wakes up and has a small goal compared to you when you wake up, you burst out of bed with energy, ready to work. And you're able to work for 12 hours a day, 14 hours a day, non-stop. Of course, some people will tell you, oh, you're exaggerating, take it slow, but you love it. There's a huge difference. You will not find the energy to work for a small goal, for a small goal. A lot of people get this goal, like, oh, I want to get good grades. The person in class that says, I want to get good grades, as soon as they get home, they scroll on TikTok for a few hours. Then they maybe play a few video games. And then maybe, there's just a little maybe, they will do some homework and they will study for a bit, just for a bit, for a few minutes. Compared to the person that tells themselves, I will become the best in the class. I will become the best doctor and I will study for it. They will literally wake up, study for a few hours, go to school, study in school for like that one subject, and then they will get home and study even more. They study for 5, 6, 7, 8 hours a day just to get that goal because they know they want to achieve it. And I'm literally talking to a girl right now that literally goes to the library every single day for like a few hours every single day just to study. That girl literally studies for like 6 hours to 8 hours a day. And she goes to school. She still goes to school. And then she studies while in school at home as soon as she wakes up non-stop. That girl knows, oh, I have this goal. I will work for it. Compared to her classmate that thinks, oh, I want to maybe get good grades. That person will not study. That person will not care. See the difference? I want you to make bigger goals of yourself. And of course, be realistic. Don't tell yourself, oh, in 1 week I will make $1 million. No, be realistic. In 1 year, I will make $10,000 a month. Maybe even in 6 months, I will make $10,000 a month. That's not unrealistic. A lot of people did it. And $10,000 a month, it's really life changing. You will never need to work again. Make bigger goals. They could be the reason why you become successful or why you fail. And if you want personal guidance, if you want to talk with me, if you want to get personal advice from me and change your life faster than everyone else, click the first link in the description and join the Elite Tribe. It's a private community where you can get closer to me and get personal advice specifically made for you. I would love to see you there, bro. If you enjoyed the video, scroll down and click on the subscribe button, bro. It'll help both of us, especially you. Go watch this video right now, bro. See you later.